Have you ever wondered what the very first thing you think about when you open your eyes in the morning is? Is it the annoying sound of your alarm? Or a mountain of unfinished tasks waiting for you? But did you know that over 2,000 years ago, Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest emperors and Stoic philosophers, wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." In the light of this beautiful reflection, the real question is, how can we craft our mornings to truly honor life in the spirit of Stoicism? Today, I'll share with you a morning routine inspired by ancient Stoic wisdom, designed to help you begin your day with peace, clarity, and a deeper sense of purpose. Before we dive in, if you find this video helpful, please hit that like button to support me in spreading Stoic philosophy to more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss any of our future videos. Number 1. Reflect on the transient nature of life. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies the profound understanding and acceptance that everything in this world is impermanent. Each morning, before the noise of the world starts to invade your mind, take a quiet moment to truly sit with this truth. Find a peaceful corner where you can be undisturbed. Sit comfortably, with your back straight, a physical reflection of the inner balance you're striving for, stillness paired with alertness. Now, gently close your eyes. Visualize yourself standing amidst the endless expanse of the universe, where stars are constantly being born and fading away, galaxies spinning in an eternal dance of time. In this vast cosmic ballet, imagine Earth as a tiny speck. And within this dot, civilizations have risen and fallen, mountains have stood tall, and rivers have carved their paths. Then, narrow your focus further, and think about your own life, a mere blink in the grand scheme of the cosmos. But rather than feeling insignificant, this exercise invites you to realize how precious and brief our existence truly is. When we fully grasp this impermanence, we naturally begin to cherish what truly matters and let go of petty distractions and conflicts. Waking up with this awareness prepares you to face the day with deeper meaning and presence. As Seneca wisely said, life is long, if you know how to use it. So by grounding your mornings in this simple reflection, you're reminding yourself to live fully, intentionally, and gracefully, every single day. Number 2. Journal your thoughts. Journaling, deeply rooted in Stoic practice, isn't just about recording what happened. It's a silent conversation with yourself. An act of introspection, grounding, and sometimes even emotional release. Start by choosing a journal that feels right for you. It might be a simple notebook, an ornate diary, or even a digital document. The important thing is, this will become your sacred space, where your raw, unfiltered thoughts can roam freely, without judgment or expectation. Each morning, let your very first thought spill onto the page. It might be fragments of a dream, lingering emotions from yesterday, or your feelings about the day ahead. This practice helps clear the mental clutter, much like sweeping fallen leaves from your courtyard. Then, shift your focus to gratitude. In the vast tapestry of life, it's easy to get caught up in what we lack or what we crave. But Stoicism teaches us to appreciate the present moment. Write down 3 things you're truly grateful for. It could be the warmth of your blanket, a loved one's smile, or simply the privilege of waking up to a new day. Next, move into self-reflection. Ponder on a Stoic principle or examine a personal challenge. Ask yourself, am I living in alignment with my values? Where did I act out of impulse rather than reason yesterday? How can I be better today? This is not about self-criticism, but about awareness and personal growth. A quiet journey inward, helping you reconnect with your core and prepare for the day ahead with clarity. And those are the first two habits you can practice every morning to start your day with calm, clarity, and deep intention. But trust me, the journey doesn't stop here. In the next part, I'll show you a powerful principle that helps you shape your day. Not through chasing external goals, but by deciding how you want to live and respond to life itself. We've just explored two meaningful habits: reflecting on life's impermanence and journaling to reconnect with ourselves. Now, it's time to turn our focus to something that will shape the spirit of your entire day: setting daily intentions. Number 3. Set daily intentions, not goals. Many of us believe that to succeed and find happiness, we need to set as many goals as possible. But here's the truth: while both goals and intentions give us direction, they are fundamentally different in nature. Goals are inherently future-focused. They're tied to outcomes, achievements, and milestones that often lie far ahead, and more importantly, beyond our full control. No matter how hard we try, unexpected obstacles can always appear. Intentions, on the other hand, are anchors for the present moment. They are gentle, steady reminders of our core values and the kind of person we want to be today, not someday. At its heart, Stoic philosophy has always emphasized the crucial difference between what we can control and what we cannot. While goals often depend on external circumstances, intentions live entirely within us. Each morning, after clearing your mind through journaling, pause and ask yourself a simple yet powerful question. Who do I intend to be today? Do you intend to be patient, savoring each moment without rushing? Compassionate, toward yourself and others, recognizing that everyone you meet is fighting their own invisible battle? Or perhaps courageous, facing challenges head-on and stepping beyond your comfort zone? Write these intentions down. They might sound like, today, I will listen more than I speak. I will approach conflicts with understanding. I will find moments of stillness amidst the chaos. These aren't tasks to check off. They are quiet commitments to the person you aspire to embody. As Seneca beautifully said, it doesn't matter what you bear, but how you bear it. Intentions act as our daily compass. They guide our reactions, decisions, and behaviors, transforming from vague aspirations into active choices that shape the rhythm of our day. By setting intentions, you're not chasing outcomes but nurturing virtues. It's a profound shift in mindset, perfectly aligned with Stoic wisdom, giving you clarity even amidst the unpredictability of life. Number 4. Embrace discomfort. In our modern world, comfort has become an expectation, even a measure of success. Yet the ancient Stoics, with their timeless insight, recognized that the unchecked pursuit of comfort can quietly weaken the spirit. They believed in the deliberate practice of embracing small discomforts, not as needless suffering, but as a way to strengthen resilience and prepare ourselves for life's inevitable adversities. Seneca once advised to occasionally spend a few days eating the simplest food, wearing rough clothes, and quietly asking oneself, "Is this the condition I so feared?" The goal here is not self-punishment, but to break the chains of dependency on comfort, reminding ourselves that true strength comes from within. So what can you do each morning? It doesn't have to be dramatic. You could start with a cold shower, letting the icy water jolt your senses awake and wash away inertia. Or skip your usual cup of coffee, reminding yourself that your willpower and drive come from within, not a caffeine boost. You might also take 10 minutes to reflect on a past hardship. Relive how you navigated it, the courage you displayed, and the growth it sparked. Or, if possible, walk or bike to work instead of driving. Feel your breath, notice the morning air, let your body move, and embrace the physical effort. It's a quiet reminder of your body's strength and resilience. And why do this? First, These small daily acts of discomfort serve as training for the mind and spirit. Just as an athlete regularly challenges their body, we too must challenge our comfort zones to build inner toughness. Second, these moments offer perspective. By occasionally setting aside conveniences, we grow to appreciate them more and realize that they are luxuries, not necessities for happiness. And that brings us to the next 2 habits that will further elevate your mornings. But the journey isn't over yet. In the next part, I'll introduce you to a timeless and practical technique, one cherished not only by the Stoics but also by ancient Eastern philosophies. Earlier, we talked about strengthening our inner resilience by embracing small discomforts, like mental exercises that prepare us for life's bigger, unpredictable challenges. And to sustain that inner strength, the next thing you need is a daily practice that nurtures your mind and brings you back to the present. Number 5. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Though Stoicism and mindfulness may have emerged from different cultural roots, one from ancient Greece, the other from Eastern traditions, they beautifully converge in their shared emphasis on living a conscious, purposeful, and present life. The Stoics were remarkably attuned to the power of the present moment. They believed that most of human suffering doesn't come from the events themselves, but from our interpretation of those events. Epictetus wisely said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them." That's why, every morning, you should set aside a quiet, sacred space for mindfulness or meditation. This doesn't have to mean sitting in a lotus position or chanting mantras, unless that resonates with you. What matters is finding a quiet spot, adopting a comfortable posture, and gently turning your focus inward. Begin with the simplest act, observing your breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest. Notice the cool air entering your nostrils and the warmth as it leaves. Your breath, ever present, becomes your anchor to the here and now. When your mind inevitably begins to wander, as it naturally does, gently and without judgment, bring your awareness back to your breath. This is where you practice directing and reclaiming your attention. Once you feel settled, expand your awareness to the sensations in your body. Notice the weight of your body against the chair or floor. Feel the temperature of the room, the texture of the fabric against your skin. Acknowledge these sensations without labeling or attaching stories to them. They simply exist. Then, allow your focus to move to your thoughts and emotions. Watch them drift by like leaves on a stream or clouds passing across the sky. You're not here to chase them or resist them. You're merely the observer. This practice mirrors the Stoic emphasis on distinguishing between external events and our internal judgments. It trains you to separate what happens from what you think about it. Before you end your meditation, take a final moment to reflect on a piece of Stoic wisdom. It could be a quote from Marcus Aurelius, like, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." Let those words settle into your heart, guiding your thoughts, emotions, and actions throughout the day. Adding mindfulness and meditation to your morning isn't just a calming habit, it's a Stoic exercise in grounding yourself in the present. Mastering the separation between the external and the internal, and quietly building an inner fortress to face life's inevitable uncertainties. Number 6. Revisit the wisdom of Stoic teachings. The profound insights left behind by the great Stoic philosophers aren't meant to be read once and forgotten. They are timeless seeds of wisdom, meant to be watered daily so they can take root, grow, and quietly shape your thinking and actions. So each morning, make it a ritual to reconnect with these teachings. It could be through the reflective meditations of Marcus Aurelius, the warm, reassuring letters of Seneca, or the pragmatic, grounded discourses of Epictetus. But don't just skim through them like any ordinary book. Approach them with intention, with reverence. Let serendipity guide you. Open a page at random. Or use a dedicated Stoic daily meditation book. You'd be surprised how often a passage you land on feels uncannily relevant to what you're facing today. When you find your passage, don't rush. Stay with it. Read it slowly, savoring each word, letting its meaning seep into you. Visualize its message unfolding in your life. Ask yourself, how does this relate to my day? How can I apply this wisdom today? In those moments, you'll realize that philosophy isn't some abstract idea reserved for ancient libraries. It lives and breathes in your decisions, your reactions, your silent choices. So there you have it, 2 more practices to elevate your mornings: mindfulness meditation and reconnecting with the timeless wisdom of the Stoic masters. But we're not finished yet. There's still one final principle to explore, a golden rule cherished by every Stoic philosopher. Considered the ultimate mindset for facing life with calm and clarity. After spending your quiet morning moments reflecting on the wisdom of the Stoic philosophers, you'll quickly realize something. These aren't distant, abstract ideas. They're practical, living reminders meant to guide the way you move through your day. And most importantly, their value lies not in reading them, but in how you choose to live them. When you finish reading a passage or a thoughtful quote, pause and ask yourself, what does this mean for me right now? What timeless truth is this pointing to in my own life? You might suddenly see how it connects to something that happened yesterday. Or sense how it could help you navigate a challenge you anticipate today. And if you feel inspired, don't hesitate, pick up your pen and write it down. Journaling in this moment isn't just about putting words on paper. It's a meditative act of translation, turning ancient wisdom into your own personal doctrine. As you write, you might uncover new insights, see past events in a new light, or discover fresh meaning for what lies ahead. Because at its core, Stoicism is a philosophy of action. The true value of these morning reflections is found not in theory, but in how you apply them. If today's wisdom reminds you of life's impermanence, let it move you to cherish every fleeting moment. If it speaks about the insignificance of external opinions, wear that as armor against both unwarranted praise and pointless criticism. Every line of Stoic teaching, in essence, is a quiet call to action, a subtle nudge to live with greater kindness, clarity, and courage than you did yesterday. And if you're lucky enough to have a friend on this journey, or you're part of a Stoic community, share these lessons with them. Engaging in these dialogues, exchanging insights, and hearing different interpretations can deepen your understanding and nourish collective wisdom. Ultimately, revisiting Stoic wisdom each morning isn't just an intellectual exercise. It's a daily renewal of a personal commitment to live consciously, intentionally, and with virtue. As the Stoics often remind us, the true measure of wisdom isn't how well you understand something, but how well you embody it. Number 7. Practice amor fati, love your fate. Among the countless timeless principles of Stoicism, one stands out as both profound and beautifully simple: amor fati, or the love of one's fate. At first glance, it might sound like an invitation to passive resignation, but it's not. Amor fati is about passionately embracing whatever life brings your way, whether it's joy or sorrow, success or setback. Each morning, as the sun rises and a new day unfolds, life arrives with its own uncertainties. Plans might unravel, hopes could be dashed, and unexpected challenges may appear out of nowhere. It's in these very moments that the Stoic principle of amor fati calls to us, reminding us not to simply accept what happens, but to love it. Just imagine the freedom in that. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you might instead ask, "How can I grow from this?" Or even boldly affirm, "This is exactly what I needed." This mindset doesn't trivialize pain or difficulty, it reveals the hidden silver linings, the lessons, and the resilience that emerge from adversity. To practice Ama Fati in your morning ritual, spend a few quiet minutes mentally preparing for the day ahead. Visualize the potential challenges you might encounter, but rather than viewing them as obstacles, see them as essential pieces of your journey, handpicked by the universe to shape and refine your character. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." When you embrace Ama Fati, every event, whether minor inconvenience or monumental challenge, is viewed as a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your life. A powerful reminder that you are not a helpless puppet of fate, but an active co-creator of your experience, capable of transforming every moment into an opportunity for wisdom, growth, and gratitude. As you step into your day, let Ama Fati be your compass. Let it steady you in the storms, fill you with gratitude on sunny days, and move you ever forward with unwavering love for the adventure that is your life. And there you have it, 7 Stoic-inspired morning practices. Not designed to suppress emotions or promote ascetic living, but to help you better understand life's nature, focus on what lies within your control, and slowly build an unshakable inner citadel of peace. But remember, the beauty of Stoicism is that it's not a rigid system. Let it be fluid. Let it evolve with your needs, your rhythm, your soul. As Marcus Aurelius so wisely noted, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. In other words, don't be your own enemy either. Don't stand in the way of your own peace. So, among these 7 habits, which one will you begin practicing tomorrow morning? Drop a comment down below, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay rooted in these Stoic practices and let them transform not just your mornings, but your entire life.